Oh, yeah, I love that 26-man queue. That's okay. Ooh. There we go. Oh, wait, that is a little low, huh? I remember I was able to see just this. Yeah, there we go. Trying to get back into that again. Gotta have consistency. Alright, so that was a nightmare and a disaster, and we might fix that another day. But for now, we're here. We're in Final Fantasy Land. And to date this is right before the 5.4 patch. Okay. So... Wait, I'm getting pinged. Hold on, I have to make sure I actually close that down. Hold on, I'm being hailed. Oh wow. Sorry, someone was like, hey, here's all the names that pronounced for Genshin Impact, because not everybody knows how to say all the names and stuff. Like, Kei-Ching, like, I wanted to know how to say her name, but she's got the Q in the name, so how am I supposed to know that's supposed to be a CH sound? I really hate that we are coming back to that entire conversation. I think I will actually do some research as to, like, how did this happen? How did it come to be that we are... This is the pronunciation of that. Okay. Here we go. Hey. All right. What's up, Runar?
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Yomoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes. The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering.
That's
In that
nice.
moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong, but we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
Yeah, they're doing a good job doing that. Don't worry.
I will do as you say. But please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
Hell yeah, food.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it.
Oh, come on.
We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
Like, no, don't leave. Meow. Hmm.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we will hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.
What's up, Artbert? What? Oh, this puts a smile on my face. Come on, dude. Out of the wood and into the fire. Alright. Though it pains me to leave, it is time I returned with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, I must speak with you in private. I will await you in my chambers. Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Raktika Falls, I fear they proved true, so I must share them with you. From the first when we met at Fort Gone, your aether has appeared tainted, suffused with an overabundance of light, not unlike the Siniers. When you defeated the Light Warden, I fear the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Heidelin's blessing. Rather, it was absorbed into your being. Miranjay also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain. With every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater. Greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray for me at once. You should hurry, before the others begin to worry. Once I have sorted my things, I'll join you. Yeah, it's like, Orianji, you want to tell me anything? There's like various thumpings and bumpings going on outside. I'm just like, what's happening? Alrighty. To the sparkly spot! We took one last patrol of the perimeter. All things considered, Slitherbow remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery. And with the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? Yeah, I'm good. Time to move on. Hey, what the fuck is going on? Hold on. Where's thumping? Sorry, the wall behind my monitors is curtains for the window outside. I had to make sure they were closed properly. I will not deny there's a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years I have lived with the Blessed, learned their culture, even going so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. But I pray I did not honor it. Did no honor to it. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. la. To the Crystarium, then prayeth return to the Crystarium. Pray return to the waking sands. Gang's all here. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alphino and Alise have yet to arrive. But where is the Exarch? My friends, 'tis good to see you all again. Hey, Johnsy, what's up? Alphino, it's been too long. I assume your presence here means you brought word of the warden hiding in Raktika? You know, you went ahead and beat that thing into a pulp. Oh, found and slain, you say? I should have known. Yomar has all but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvant to defend them. I'm glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Greatwood. Speaking of Yomar, what came of your meeting with Vothri? Oh yes, about that. It proved to be... Oh, I thought he was just like... When I read it before he started moving, and I didn't realize it was just like a... instead of a... Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you're all tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. Settle then. We reconvene after everyone has had time to settle in. Oh, right. Hold on. Welcome back, miss. Returned from a lengthy excursion, I take it. Well, your room has been made ready. If you would retire. Yes, please. Oh, good. Dun, 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 dun. You good, fam?
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
Yeah, it's like, the first one is like, yeah, no, I'm the hero, this is what I'm supposed to do. The second one is like, questioning, you know, what happens. And then the last one is like, well, guess we should go to bed then. Yeah, nothing to do but rest, I guess. Yeah.
Ah, yes. If they're not asking you to fight, they're telling you to rest. Which isn't to say they're wrong. You'll need your strength for what's to come.
Thanks for being the less spooky ghost of the two that are currently following
Think he
me.
was telling the truth? Emet, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will?
Yeah, I wonder. But yeah, no, if she's a primal, then...
Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascians stock in trade.
Yes, no. Thank you.
Villains, heroes. All a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare.
Yeah, Sharper's not wrong about that. For sure.
Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
You know, funny thing about Arbor is that, or, you know, at least just the stock image of the Warrior of Light of this game is when, meanwhile, in Garlemald, you didn't want to say, like, the Empire? You know, meanwhile, the Empire. Arbor is basically, like, the, like, you know, brown hair, blue eyes, very, like, generic-looking kind of, you know, human being. That's kind of what I assumed I would ever, you know, eventually end up, you know, having for a boyfriend. And I'm in the 8th grade, and people are like, "Oh, you're gonna get a boyfriend?" I'm like, ah.
What did the scouts have to report?
That's probably what he's gonna look like.
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear...
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
His royal remains.
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game.
They don't know about Emet yet.
Something to consider at any rate. But come, there is work to be done.
These bloodless games make for poor sport.
Oh, I was thinking about this fucking dude today, not even playing this game. I'm like, yeah, whatever happened to this guy?
Mayhap if father... Nay. I am a stranger to him in this body.
Man, I had my suspicions about that.
Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend.
Yeah, okay, thank you. They're referring to that other, yeah, the three of, one of the great three. Man.
I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
It makes me wonder, like, how's he doing that? How you doing that? Oh, there's an echo that can do that? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. Thank you, God. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot that that's a thing. Okay. Okay, now everything's coming together. Whoops. I do like how it's still raining outside, but this is a problem. It's a big-ass room for me. I don't need this big-ass fucking room. Jesus. Sharing gun is knockoff of is called Resident. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, alright. Thank you. No, I appreciate that. I had completely forgotten that he was doing, like, experiments and shit. Oh, I suspect you might be awake. It scares imagine you sleeping through all that commotion. Entire host of sin eaters appears to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the crystal's aegis. We return to quarters if you wish. Well, I could help. Oh yes, I thought you might be that way. And I gotta say your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information for everyone else. The etc. tends to become a point of congregation in times of need. Alright, great. To the etc. Girly and ninja arts, body jumping echo. Thank you for putting that into words a weeaboo can understand. Well, this is the etc., isn't it? Oh, dang it. Oh, right. God, I can't. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Ah, this part. A few townfolk are about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. Laura, I'm only just returned from Amarang, yet I find the Crystarian moments from being beset by sin eaters. Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We restored the darkness. Who can control sin eaters? Vothrican. Well, this is an unfortunate coincidence. Brother, tell me you have an idea of what is happening. I may, but for the moment we need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. Crystal Exarch is prepared to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring that he is able to do so it should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In that case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1. Very well, I will take the ones to the south. I'll do with the northern apparatus then. You handle the western 2. They're esconded on platforms ascending from the upper level of the Aetheryte Plaza. So... Ooh, camera did not like that. This music is so intense, like, can you believe it? Hey, what's up, Barcam? Dun 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 dun. Despite having very little idea as to how it functions, it appears you have activated the device successfully. I'm good. Been chilling out. Oh, and thank you for the host. Yeah, mostly just chilling. Nothing really crazy happened. Well, you know what? Okay, no, something did crazy. Crazy in the, so I live in California. We had the lockdown basically start today. And, I needed to go to Marshall's to go and, like, grab some stuff because I was kind of in need of a few like kitchen items that I didn't want to pay full price for at a regular store. So I'm like, yeah, just go to a consignment store. We'll go to Marshall's, get something. It's not a huge deal. Didn't need to do it, but doing it helps. Oh, hey.
Senator sighted! They're coming!
So we show up in front of the Marshalls, like we turn the corner and there's the Marshalls, and there's like a line of like 50 people out the door. I'm like, I don't even think it was that bad when things reopened, like from the first shutdown, and we're like in the lockdown. It's basically like, I read the thing. It's like retail stores are allowed to be open.
The barrier is holding.
Retail stores are allowed to be open, but they're only allowed to run at 20% capacity. And I'm like, the fuck? Just shut it down. Decided to clean my room for upgrades. Ooh, very good. I know I need to, you know what I need to do? I need to organize some things in my room. For sure. Do that maybe tomorrow.
That's good news for the Crystarium, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Lena and the city guard have taken to the field. Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
Alright, trial time. We ought to join the vanguard as soon as possible. The number of eaters we just saw is any indication we'll be facing a formidable host. Let's go beat their asses then, shall we? What lovely weather. It's just what we needed. Okay, that is storyline weather. Good. It seems the battle has begun in earnest. Make haste. Gotcha, fam. Crystarium forces are engaging seniors at various locations across Lakeland. Assist them in defeating the eaters before they are decimated. There we go. You know, organize my figures with tables and L's, like L brackets. Hell yeah. Kill fast. All right. No pressure.
Let's give it our all.
Help is at hand.
No pressure. There we go.
Leave the healing to me.
Nah, I don't trust you, dude. Ah, fuck, dude. Oh, hey, what's up, Orianze? How you doing, fam? You good?
I shall protect you.
You will rue the day you crossed my path. It was nothing.
Oh shit. Went the wrong way. Oops. Oh my god, my fucking controller stopped working. What the fuck? Hello? Jesus. Yeah, no, my controller was just like, nah, you don't need to be playing this game anymore. I was like, wait, am I gonna go into a cutscene? What happened? Oh my god. Enough time has passed that I definitely need to do this bullshit. Hold on. These controllers don't last as long as they ought to. Come on. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Thank God. God damn, we're all too late. No! No! Oh, I couldn't save him. Aw, buddy. Stop running faster than me, all of you. Oh, well, I guess we're not going that way. Do you know with the razor you can move fluff balls from your garments? I did know that. I've done it a few times. As to be feared. No. But our task is ever as it was, to turn the tide. Ever is your task. Alright. We got this, fam.
On your feet!
Woo! What the? Yeah.
I will not be outdone. Theory and practice. If naught else will suffice, my strength is yours.
May the 12 guide you.
The stars shall grant thee succor.
Let's give them a show! With heart and steel!
Yay! Duty complete. One of the more easier ones that I did not have to sweat about. Oh no, there goes my entire bitrate. Oops, 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 oops. No, that was my bitrate. Nope, my bitrate took a fucking hit. That was, I believe, the internet having some spicy words about me doing this.
There are so many.
God damn it!
Leader! Lena, hold on.
No, Lena.
They turned on me.
Fuck.
This one is mine!
Aw, yeah, bitch. Eat a dick.
We need only hold out a little while longer.
Reinforcements are coming, remember? The captain said so. We're going to be all right.
Run! Run, damn you!
The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now.
God damn it!
Please let this work. Please let this work.
Fuck! Fuck, it's so frustrating. God, what a fucking curse.
No. No, no. Stay back. Stay back.
Help! Help!
No, okay, I don't,
Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy? Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear! Weapons at the ready! Let's make this count!
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
Christ. It seems we've driven them back, for the time being at least. The wounded have been collected and are undergoing treatment now. Once they're ready to be moved, we'll have them carried back to the Crystarium. The dead, of course, whose bodies remain anyway. Oh, fuck. The others are helping treat the wounded. I'm planning to assist in moving them, but even so, we simply do not have enough hands. I'm sure you're fit to fall over for whatever we've been through. Gods know I am. But if you could see to the few of the patients, it would be an enormous help. Captain Lena is about somewhere, so you might also consider asking her if there are any outstanding areas of need. We'll talk later. He was a guard in the actual game, but the street performer in the trailer. Oh, interesting. I wondered about that. I wasn't sure if they were the same bunny lady. Oh yeah, that's a great name. Dying Guard. With tear-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch as if to reach for you, but he lacks the strength to raise his hand. Fuck. Good, buddy? Thank you. But it's too late. One of them, it got me. If I turn, please kill me, I beg you. Fuck. Wait, maybe it's in here. All these hospital beds and nobody to do anything about it. There you are. Don't touch me. I killed her. She was one of them, I know, but I... Christ. Oh, there she is. You good, Lena?
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need? Injuries are part and parcel of battle. While there's breath in my lungs, I shall see my duties done. Don't pretend you're not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you. Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again. Now, if you will excuse me. I am fine. Completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most.
Oh no. Oh, the voice crack.
Come so far, so goddamn far. I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now... Now they will never see it.
Oh, the voice crack is getting me.
Impudent worms of the Crystarium! The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance. The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering. A paradise where man and sin-eater might live in peace and harmony. Why, already, our winged brothers and sisters regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and purity.
Vothri, go drown yourself.
But you not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my senators. It is only right that they respond in kind. Let this be a lesson to all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
What? An asshole. Dun, 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 dun. Dang it. Alright. So. Vothri's grip is already gone. How flattering that he came all this way just to give his little speech. I apologize for my earlier outburst. Rest assured I have no intention of allowing any of my wounds to affect the performance of my duties, especially not now. If I may, could I ask that you seek out Thancred and Filia for me? They endanger themselves on my behalf, and I would feel better knowing they were well looked for. Thancred in particular sustained quite an injury from that sin-eater. I would not be surprised if you were in Spagriax still. Please, give them my thanks. It was like right here, wasn't it? No, it's over here. Is it not this thing? No. I'm an idiot. Oh, they're like all the fucked away at the Crystarium already. Yeah, Vothri needs to go take a dirt nap. Wait. There we go. Oh, that's right. It's out here, but then it's out over there, and then it's down a bit. How you doing, Tancred? You're here for me? I'm sorry to put you to the trouble. I'm fine, really. The eater landed an unfortunately solid blow, but the healers here have done wonders. I'm more worried about Minfilia. She's not taken it well. Can I ask you to speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to the Horatorium. Horatorium. Ostensibly to fetch herbs for Chesamil, but let's talk to her, will you? Alright. Okay. I want to go to specifically the Cabinet of Curiosity for this. You good, fam? Minfilia appears to be lost in thought. Perhaps a gentle poke will get her attention. Oh my god, I'm kidding. Poke Minfilia. Oh, it's Laura. What are you doing here? Well, I'm actually checking on you. You doing fine, fam? Oh, Thancred. It's my fault, you know. I jumped at the chance to help Lena, but I was careless and now... Kronk math debater. Thank you for the follow. I jumped at the chance to help Lena, but was careless, and now it's my fault. Then you'd be wanting to get those herbs for the healers, right? Oh, what have I done? I promised to be right back, and yet here I am. I know what I need to do to be better. I'm only allowed to be a part of this because I'm Minfilia, and I need to be more like her. All I do is make mistakes and put others in danger. But you're right, I can still help, if only by seeing these herbs safely to Chesamil. There are only 2 left on this list, but I need to ask about this one. I've looked high and low and can't seem to find it anywhere. Would you mind collecting the other? I would hate to delay any longer than I already have. You're looking for something with soft leaves that's very fragrant in an unmistakably medicinal way, I was told. I only need 2 sprigs or so. Once you've got them, can you bring them to Chesamil? Whoever gets there first can explain to the other. We'll be back shortly. I thank you and appreciate the help. Aha! Well, there's 2, and it only looks to be like 2 here, so we'll just go ahead and grab these and move along. Excellent. On Aetheryte over here, right? Okay. Have a good night, Arkham. Yeah, because Minfilia totally never put you in danger or did anything to help. Surprised. Ah, Minfilia told me that you would be bringing the rest. Here it is. Marvelous. With this, I can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling to keep up with the number of wounded that have been brought in. I wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. The patients' faces make plain it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it, I suppose, though with a bitter medicine rather than sharp steel. But we'll win. I promise you that. Well, thanks, Chismo. You good? Seems that I owe you an apology for dragging you into another battlefield that you've just come out of the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. With Spagrix in good working order, the Crystarium's people will be well cared for. More lie ahead, of course. Battles only you can fight. Not that we intend to let you do it alone. But that's a matter to discuss with the Exarch. Angry eyebrows. Oh, you know the Exarch. We do. Is there something you need? I need you to tell him something for me. My dearest friend, you see, he was on the battlefield with me, but only one of us is here to speak it. At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad I got to see the night sky. I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know what Vothri said is true. If our losses were just deserts. Hold on. The phrase is just deserts, right? Not just deserts. Because they definitely spelled desert here. And we doom ourselves to worse by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness. The Crystal Exarch, in the Crystal Exarch. I don't think what they've done is wrong. I don't think we're wrong to fight with them either. Yeah, that's a typo. Holy shit. Cannot believe I found a typo. My friend, he smiled in the end, just as he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So, I want to tell the Exarch. Don't give up, don't give in. Please. We'll tell him. You have my word. Quit the infirmary. If you're ready, why not go on ahead to the ocular? You can keep the Exarch company while I fetch Alphino. Don't worry, I mean to borrow the swiftest armor I can find, so we shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism on the battlefield precede you, though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of our people have you to thank for plucking them out of the jaws of death. Would that they had not needed saving to begin with, but the responsibility for that lies with me. Let me tell you about a soldier that definitely wanted to pass on this message to you. Oh, one of the soldiers said that? Oh, thank you. Rest assured that I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the lost, I will not lose myself to grief. And even should regret be my constant companion, I will follow the path I have chosen to its end. There's some time before the others arrive if you'd like to talk. And if you were to confess any doubts I might harbor, Not behind hard. No one need to ever know. No, I believe you have enough burdens without my adding to them. Nevertheless, thank you.
My friends, with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
You had to come through a door? You couldn't have just zip-zopped in? Don't be fucking... You little slouchy and walking slow. God damn it, dude.
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
How do we call you?
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a Light Warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
That these minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthri.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Armorang. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Smart.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser Sin Eaters. And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a Sin Eater from miles away? Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison. To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia. If we travel to Armorang, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back. What do you think?
Don't.
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind.
You have no idea what you're proposing.
But I do! I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation, but it all makes sense now. The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
Fuck, dude.
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out
God,
of your
you're
chest.
such an asshole! Stop!
Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be?
Oh my god.
Love.
Oh my god. Duh.
Well, I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
Sorry, it's like he's
I'll
just
meet you at the gates.
He's just saying what everybody's thinking. It's like, all right, yeah, it's love, but you know. Twilight walks up. Fuck you, dude. Fucking really? Fucking really, my dude? You ever grow tired of shuffling your feet? Have something to ask me? Ask. No. Don't tell me about Zodiark. I told you before, it was a creation of my people. The first people. We summoned him as your kind might summon a primal, albeit an infinitely more powerful one. And like one of your primals, he tempted us. He tempered us. It was only natural. There is no resisting such power, so we Ascians came to exist solely to bring about the rule of darkness. His darkness. Of course, one would call us evil for it, and they would be fools, though that is of course only to be expected given their innate inability to conceive the nature of our universe. But I believe I am repeating myself. Do you not trust me to speak honestly? Do you hope to catch me in a lie? Really? I have no need of deception. Even if I did, I assure you, you would find it quite indistinguishable from the truth. I did not expect a full fucking conversation from asking him, what the fuck is your problem? I'm so sorry to be insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. Emet is the smart Ascian, yeah? Right. I was gonna tell you can actually get lore from him. Oh, good! I mean, like, he did kind of, you know... yes, he was repeating himself, but... Things to contemplate. It was the first time he mentioned being tempered, though. Yeah. But for him to say so, I'm just like, that definitely answers a lot of questions. Sorry for the wait. I'm ready now. And you're sure you want to do this? Completely sure? No. Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back on being who I... No matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger, strong enough to face my destiny, and I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find yourself to believe it too. Partly. Well, you put it that way, how could we not? It's your decision to make, just as you are. Just be sure you are prepared when the time comes. If we are all assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you have us take? About that, there's something I neglected to mention. I saw your Morian ship coming in to land over Amarang while I was on my way back to Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Vothari's forces to Raktika. Meaning we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. Great. Right, now. Nabath Orang lies the southern reaches of Amarang, and there are 2 routes we can take to get there. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten to wine yet. We're almost there. Yeah, we're a minute and change away from the next dungeon, which is Malika's Well. Yeah, we got quite a ways from that, so don't worry about missing anything tonight. The first is in the eastern route, which would lead us past Mordsuk. The other is the western route, which requires to pass through the Hills of Amber. Ophelia and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, that's the more well-trodden path. It also makes for easier traversal of the Nabath Severance. But we can't use it. If we did, we'd need to cross Severance from a point nearby the inn at Journey's Head. If Morians caught wind of our approach, it would very well bring them into contact with the inn and its patients. We can't be sure the activities would not meet Vothari's approval. I will make the journey. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it'd be safer to take the western route, which brings me to my proposition. While you make for the Hills of Amber in the west, I will draw the Amorians' attention elsewhere to an area in the east that I know will be uninhabited. That way you'll have a chance of reaching Nabath Orang unopposed and without risk to civilians. Or at the very least, some people will be off doing that. And maybe some forces will go and attack you, but it won't be quite as bad. I cannot deny that as a sound plan, nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your tasks at least somewhat easier, will they not? I will accompany you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Thancred will regret. Yeah. Well then, we'll leave the work of distracting Vothari's forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route and try to avoid attracting attention. With that in mind, I think it best we follow the road from the bridges. We'll move faster with a solid path under our feet. We'll borrow a few Amaro for our journey. I leave the rest to you, Minfilia. Thank you. I will try not to disappoint. Wait, hold on. I need some like water or something. Not like, I'm kind of at like a halfway point. Sorta, kinda, but I need like sort of water substance to get me going here. So give me 1 second. Okay. We need to go to... Oh, you know what? Just going forward and then walking is going to be just as fast. Oh, yes, hydration juice. No, I had, I actually bought, I forgot that I had bought some of my Pocari Sweat last time I went to H-Mart, so I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be real good for hydration. Ooh, that's a big-ass butterfly. What the fuck? I should probably not fight that. Ooh, yeah. It's a papalotl. It's a whoa! It's definitely not Tenochtitlan for any kind of butterfly name. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I remember. Hold on. It definitely gave me a different word, but I'm like, now I'm staring at this different word. I'm like, ooh, that's fascinating. Anyway. The bridges. Okay, there you are. The gate leading to Amarang is just up ahead. And all the time I've been here, I've never ventured into the Hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by new lands at this point, but we have more than enough reasons to be cautious as it is. Keep an eye on Menphilia for me, will you? I guess. I guess I will. Blue icon, it won't attack, but so it is safe to approach. Okay, good. Off so soon? Really time to recover from battle. Nah, we gotta go. Well, if you're certain, I'm hardly in a position to question you.
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand. Beyond Mount Garrick lie the Hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth. Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
Dwarves! This place has been scarred by the flood too, but who can say... Who can say what lies ahead? Whatever else this road may be, it is mine to travel, and I don't plan to take a moment of the time to spend it for granted. Oops. Oops. I take it you're seeing what I'm seeing? Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes. But you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if there are folk who live here can tell us what to expect from the road ahead. Seems sus. Oh, hey, it's you guys. What up, fam? I remember the fucking voice I gave these guys because they were like pretty normal. You sell? No, you are no merchant. But then, why do I know your face? Oh, I remember. You spent Vobert gold. Oh yeah. Such a coin purse cracking. You are already a legend among more traders. Oh, you're a traveling merchant then. Can you tell us anything of this village? Of course, anything for our valued customers. This place is Garik. Before the flood, it was home to many miners. After not so many. Now, none. So Master Gengen borrowed the village, made into a trading post. Very convenient location. In which case, you must be familiar with the local roads, correct? We're on our way to Nabath Arang ourselves. If we continue south from here, will we have any difficulties reaching it? Oh yes, great difficulty. The floods rent the stone and crushed the mines surrounding Nabath Arang. Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remained. Oh no. Well, surely there must be some way. Do you know of any other Mord might have some sort of hidden route? Perhaps. You ask, they tell. Tell for free, even to friends of our best customer. That's convenient. Wonderful. Thank you for your help. Well then, best customer. Let's see what information your reputation buys us. You wish to go to Nabath Arang? There was a way once, a gondola down from the cliffs, but it was built for those who had left something behind as they wished to retrieve. Now, there is nothing left, and no one to use it. You may search for it if you like, but I doubt its rusted wires would bear your weight. You hastily take down a memo regarding the gondola on a spare scrap of parchment. Oh, that's handy. Haven't needed to do that before, but, you know, here we are. What's up, Gongon? For Nabath Arang, airship is best. Nothing is faster than an airship. The Omurans have one, I hear. You can ask them to take you. Though it seems somewhat superfluous to do, you dutifully take note of Gongon's words. Oh, that is a surprise. Not many bound for Nabath Orang these days. I do know of a trolley that once went there. It used to travel between the settlements and mines of the Hills of Amber. It's locked behind a gate, however. I assume it would have kept from being stolen or damaged, but it also prevents it from being of much use. Oh. Alright. That's everything. Hold on. What do these look like to you? Alright. It's Laura. I'm afraid I've learned little of use about how to reach Nabath Orang. The Amorian presence, though, that's another matter. Apparently, though, their army is definitely in Amarang, and there have been no sightings of Amorians at the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we can take that as a sign that Alisay's plan has borne fruit. Do you have any better luck finding us a route? Yeah. The trolley. Oh, I guess all of those. Still gotta do it. I brought those lizards over from 19 from 11. Common XP fodder. Yeah. Oh, so those are our options. Oh, what do you think? Definitely try the trolley. It does seem like the least risky of our options. I can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like to know a bit more before we dash off in search of it, though. Perhaps Zun can offer some insight? Yeah, he probably can. Dun, da, 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 da. It's a Leapy Lizzie. There you go. Oh, valued customers. Were there other word of help? Yeah. Do you know anything about a trolley? Oh, a fashion. They told us of a trolley that runs to Nabath Orang, at least. But I am correct in thinking there was a reason you did not do so yourself when we first asked. Yes, the gate you see. It is impassable. Before, there was a hulking thing of stone, the Talos. It opened the gate, they say. But none operate such a thing now. I do not know if it yet exists. Oh. I do not know, but you should travel east to the Mount Byron Mines. That is where the trolley controls stand. I still see miners there from time to time. If anyone knows what happens to the Talos, we then. Oh, thank you. That would have been a great help. You're welcome. We're off to Mount Byron then. Let's hope that someone will be there to answer our questions. Dun, 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 dun. Hey! What's up, Spooky Bee? Okay. The scale of the track is impressive. I'll give him that. Now you'll need only to follow it until we come to the mines. I guess I could. No, there's like a minute and change left. Dang it. Bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanisms for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zunzun said. Fortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. Might wait for Zunzun's mysterious miners to appear, or have a look around and see if we can decide anything useful in their absence. I'm favor for the latter. Something near the entrance of the mines proper caught Orionje's eye. Meet us there if you find anything. Mentions within suggest this is a passion card, although enough it's clearly old and appears to be well maintained. Conspicuous cup. People were here. People were here. Ah, what hast thou discerned? Yeah, there are definitely people here. Doing shit. I see, indeed. Thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let us refrain from further discussion ere our comrades arrive. Ample evidence of recent maintenance and lukewarm tea besides. The levels for switching tracks looked like they were in good condition, though I couldn't move them myself, nor any person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos beareth more than a passing resemblance to the golems of the source. Nor doth it appear to the sole example of its kind, the preparations of Talos fragments. Yep, they use this shit to move everything. Alas, this is a specimen as its fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them that they might facilitate our passage through the gate. And without the aid of the Talos, we don't know how to do this. Well, I might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Perhaps, otherwise I would keep everything else in working order. Whoever is maintaining the cars and rails should, yep. Let's ask them what it is, shall we? I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouses on the northwestern side of the tracks. While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourselves as necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. so I used to be like a fucking ninja. Thancred's new weapon is really cool. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Yeah, he's like, I'm just the dude. Good. Nice haircut. Wicked White. Where did you come from? Oh, never mind that. You have no business here. I'm sure. Of that I'm sure. Oh, well. I mean, I'll knock you out. That'll make you feel better. Like that still hits me. Ow! God damn it. Hoping to get my Dragoon glam done in time today, but the chest piece won't drop. Oh, I've heard about stuff like that. Oh, good to hear. These two weren't much trouble either. Let's see if what they have to say for themselves. Us? We're not the brigands. We're not the brigands come to take what isn't ours. Honestly, we look like we need to. Do we look like we need to steal? What, some rusted bits of iron? That'll be absurd. We're not here to rob you. A likely story. You look well. You don't look normal, that's for sure. Why did you extra zoom in on Orion J? You don't have any wares, so you're clearly not merchants. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would come all the way out here is to strip the machinery for parts. Oh, Thaf, I have an idea. What if, once upon a time, a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth to search for her lost love, joined by her two most loyal servants, sworn to follow her into the world's end. On her journey, they met a sorcerer as ancient as time itself. Moved by the lady's devotion, he offered to be her guide, and they turned up here somehow. That is a fucking story. That is an entire story. I can only assume that you're being intentionally obtuse, but in the unlikely event that that's a serious conjecture, no. I suppose I am a bodyguard of sort, but we are rather large concerns than fairy tale romances. Though I would fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. Oh, Orion J, please! Also, did they just like describe the plot of a Final Fantasy? Like, I'm pretty sure they like just started describing a plot of one of the many Final Fantasies. My brain can't decide which. Oh, gods, give me strength. If I may, we're actually searching for a means by which to travel to Nabatharang. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution. I realize we haven't gotten off the best of starts, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again? A trolley? A trolley! Oh. You should have led with that. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training, in fact. Jarek and Thaf, at your service. Technically, I'm a miner, and he does the repair work, but our true passion is the trolley. We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there are little need of transport these days, but there's no reason to consign the miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of it traveling the track once again would make hearts sore, mark my words. You'll hear no argument for us. What progress have you made thus far? Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Well, is there anything we could do to assist you? We could gather materials or help put pieces together? It's more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. I suppose you could speak with him if you'd like. We'll introduce you. Would move us along. Very well. Our operations are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Right. Looks like you'll be following us back to Twine, then. Excellent. If you're ready, we can leave right now. Though, if you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? If you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought he'd come out by now. Oh, I kind of pummeled him into the dirt. You think he'll be alright? That's our, I suppose we did force your hand a bit. I'll have a look, just in case. You gone ahead, Thaf. Alright, looks like we'll just be, you and me, then. Try not to let anything take a bite out of you on the way to the rail yard. Ow! Oh, god damn it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So I know this is shorter than, well, it's not that short. It's like a good solid 2 hours. Not counting the mishap that we had, but I am gonna call it short today. I'm just kind of like, I'm tired. Like, I don't think I slept well last night, so I'm just kind of like, a little tired. Plus, I kind of would like to make dinner tonight instead of just, you know, having junk food again. So I'm gonna get that started. Anyways, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Nothing withstanding. That should be fine. I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna try to be real good about letting you guys know if I'm not gonna do it, but it's like, if it gets to be like 6 o'clock and you haven't seen from me, likely I won't stream. But more often than not, I'll be here. Anyways, guys, have a good night. Thank you again, and see you tomorrow.